Hello YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you happen to be new here, welcome to the Painted South. So in today's video, I'm so excited to share with you what I found when I went thrift store shopping yesterday. I actually went looking for some items to do a DIY tutorial on, and I found exactly what I was looking for, plus a lot of other things. So let's get started. Let me show you what I found. So one of the things that I found yesterday that I was really happy about was this lampshade. It is still in the plastic, so it's brand new. It was originally only $6.99 anyway, but I got it for $3.99. I love the shape of it. It just has a really interesting, pretty shape. It's in perfect condition, and it's a tone-on-tone leaf pattern. Let me see if I can. So I loved the neutral color, and I thought that this would be perfect for fall to add to any of the odd lamps that I've picked up before. I have quite a little collection going on, so whenever I can find a lamp shade for any lamp that I think it might fit, because a lot of times when I go thrifting, I'll find the lamp, but they don't have the lampshade with it, or they're damaged or stained. So I was really happy to find this, and for $3.99, I thought it was a pretty good buy. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I love collecting baskets. So what did I happen to buy yesterday? Several baskets. So one of the first baskets that I found was this one. It was only 50 cents. It's a great size. I love to use these in our pantry for separating items. I'll put oatmeal packets in here, or popcorn or anything like that, just to give a nicer look in the pantry other than maybe the plastic bins that a lot of people use, and those are great, but sometimes I just would rather use something earthy instead of having a bright pink or purple or blue color in my pantry. So I try to find baskets like this when I can, and 50 cents, you can't beat it. The next basket I found, I love the shape of it. It's kind of an oval, and someone has previously painted it. I know that's backwards, but it was only $2. These shapes are great because sometimes baskets are just too round if you want to put them in a shallow cabinet or maybe on your kitchen counter or something like that. So I really like the shape. It definitely needs repainted. Someone had painted it maybe pink and then went over it with white, which would be okay for maybe Easter. But I just really like the shape and size of it, and I'm definitely going to repaint this and use it for fall. So this next basket that I found, I was really surprised that it was only $10. That is a little high, you would think, for a basket at a thrift store, but it is essentially brand new, and it is so well made, and look how large it is. I mean, it is substantially large. See if you can see that. For $10, I wasn't about to leave this in the store. I can use this for all kinds of things all over the house, storage or decorating or anything like that, so I definitely had to pick it up. The next basket I found was an interesting shape. It's kind of like a triangle. One of the great things about baskets that are this shape is that you can tuck them into corners if you have a smaller space, or in your kitchen on the counter as well, just to take up less space and fill in those corners. You'll probably see me use this in my kitchen. I have a deep corner and it gets very dark in there, so I always like to tuck something back in there and have a small lamp to light it up, or some fairy lights or Christmas lights. So these shape baskets are great for tucking into corners or anywhere else you'd like to use them. This one was a great find, and the price tag isn't on there anymore, but I got it for $1. Okay, so the last basket that I got on my shopping trip yesterday was this one. And this is huge. Let me see if I can get out of the way so you can see that. This is how big this one is. This is originally from Garden Ridge. I don't know if you can see that. And the original price was $19.99. It still has the tag on it. I got this for $4. Now the front does seem to bow down as though maybe someone had it stored and it sort of bent this down. And I mean, I could try to bend it back up, but I actually like that because when I saw this, the first thing I thought of was a cat bed. I figured my cat would love to sleep in this, but I also thought that it would be great in a display because you can do an arrangement and have it spilling out over this area, and it's already sort of lending its way to that. So I thought it was a great buy. I got it for $4 and I thought that was fantastic. It's huge, it's well made. I love the color and texture. It's just so pretty. So I thought this was a fantastic buy for $4, and I will definitely use it in my fall decor or as a cat bed. The next thing I found I was very excited about. I paid more than I really wanted to, but I loved the shape and the fact that I found 3 of the same thing. Actually, they're different, but the frames are the same, which is why I bought them to refinish. And I found these. So these were $6.99 each. I really didn't want to pay that, but there were 3 of them, and it was at a thrift store, so it's going to a good cause. And I just love the shape. I want to redo these into something that looks very French country or European. So I'm going to change the color and everything. You could use these just the way they are if you like them, but I'm definitely going to get rid of the print that's in there and the matting or paint it and redo these in a really cool finish. So stay tuned for that in a future DIY video. But I found 3 of these at $6.99 each. In another previous video, I mentioned that I love buying candlesticks whenever I go shopping, especially thrift store shopping, because you can get them for such a great price. So I happened to find some yesterday, and here's what I found. So I ended up finding these yesterday. They were only $2 a piece, and they are taller than the ones you can get at Dollar Tree. I love using those for DIY projects, as you've probably seen in some of my previous videos. So I have some ideas for these, and they were taller, and they were only $2, so I went ahead and got them. And I love the cut glass pattern on them. So I think they'll be really beautiful for the DIYs that I have in my head for my fall decor. The next candlestick that I found, I absolutely loved it. I was looking around for its mate, but I didn't see any. So I went ahead and just picked up this one. Now, this was also at Goodwill, and I love the colors in it. It's black over top of a bronzy gold. It has birds on it. It looks like it's hand painted. Now, this was $7.99, which normally I wouldn't want to pay, but it still had the sticker from before. It's probably like a Hobby Lobby piece or something like that. Probably can't see. It was $39.99, so I got it for $7.99. Again, not really what I wanted to pay, but I absolutely loved it, and there was no way I was leaving it in the store. This was definitely one of my favorite finds from yesterday. The next candlestick that I found was this one. It was only $1.50. There's nothing spectacular about it, but I'm definitely going to refinish it, although the color is very nice just the way that it is. I just really liked the leafy kind of pattern on it, and it is heavy metal, so it would be very sturdy. I love adding these to any of my vignettes, as I'm sure you've seen or you will see in the future. So this was a great buy for only $1.50. I also always love looking for planters, either ceramic or metal or anything I can put arrangements in, or little Christmas trees, or for storage or anything like that. So I found this little planter. It was originally from Ross for $4.99, so that was a great price in itself, but I got this for $2 at the thrift store. I love the little fleur-de-lis. And the shape of it is really nice, and the size. For $2, I had to pick it up. So I usually don't find linens when I go thrift shopping. Sometimes I get lucky, but usually I just don't have a lot of luck. But I did find this yesterday. And, oh, it's upside down. Let me take the green tape off. This is backwards, of course, again, but it was only $1.50. So for $1.50, I couldn't pass it up. So here's what it looks like. It's cream and brown and has this beautiful print on it. So I love the colors and the print on this piece. I thought it would be beautiful to add to an occasional chair or even to the bed linens for the fall. I also love all the leafy patterns that it has on it. And to me, it looks very French country. So I think this will be a great addition to my fall decor, and it was only $1.50. So in my last video, I did a Hobby Lobby shopping haul, and in that video, I showed you a sign that I saw at Hobby Lobby that I said I thought that I could make for less. And once I started thinking about it, I was like, well, I already have some signs that say pumpkin patch on them, so I didn't really need another sign like that, but I loved the shape of it. I loved the warm color of it and the shape and the fact that it was very large. So when I went shopping yesterday at thrift stores, I went to Habitat for Humanity, as I mentioned earlier, and I found this. So I found this wood piece. I believe it used to be a tabletop. I'm going to use this as the base to make a DIY sign, but instead of doing something that has words written on it that say pumpkin patch, for example, I have another idea. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm planning on this DIY being my next video. There may be one or two in between depending on how my week goes, but I'm really excited to share this sign with you. So I might jump right on it, but this is the size. And I really love the color already, but it is very scratched up. So I'm definitely going to sand it somewhat and put a stain on it and refinish it and then use it as the base for my signs. I'm so excited to share that with you. And who knows, by then I might change my mind again. But if you can go to Habitat for Humanity or yard sales or anywhere like that and find nice pieces of wood like this, they're perfect to make signs. So if you want to go ahead and try to find something like this and stay tuned for my next video, you may want to do that DIY. Oh, and this one was $3. $3. Now I believe the sign that I saw in Hobby Lobby was $49.99, so $50, and everything was 40% off. So it still would have been $30. So my base for my sign is going to be $3, and I'm not really sure how much the total is going to be, but I think it's going to look even better. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be sharing that video with you in a day or so. Now I got extra lucky while I was at Habitat for Humanity. They always have cabinet doors, usually older ones that are tattered, or things like what I just showed you, that tabletop. But my local Habitat for Humanity has had bins of brand new cabinet doors. I don't know if a cabinet shop went out of business or that had to be what it was, but they had all kinds of cabinet doors and I wanted to buy so many, but I didn't want to have too many things on hand that I may not get a chance to get to, but I could not pass this one up. It's a cabinet door, but it has no holes in it for knobs or anything. It's brand new. It's solid wood. It's not MDF, so I could not pass it up. This is going to make an amazing fall decor sign. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this one, but let me show you. It is a massive framed piece of wood. It is perfect for a sign. Look how big this is. It's huge. All of the cabinet doors at Habitat for Humanity were $8 regardless of the size, so I got this one for $8. It's unfinished. I don't have to do any prep work to it. It's fairly lightweight. It's beautiful solid wood. I'm so excited to turn this into a gorgeous DIY sign, and actually the back side is just as pretty, so I'm probably going to do a sign for fall on the front and one for Christmas on the back. I'm so excited about it. So that's also going to be a DIY video coming up in the future. So the very last item that I found was this huge lamp. So as you can see, it's very narrow and the one side is kind of warped. So it may be a challenge to find a lamp this shape. I'm not sure. I can probably order one online, but I absolutely loved the lamp. And as soon as I saw it, I thought this would be gorgeous for a makeover because I could just see this painted in a very French country finish, although I kind of like it the way it is. What do you guys think? I don't know. I do like it the way it is. It does have gold accents on, which I love, and the finish. So I'm not sure. I may just use it the way it is. Seriously, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you think I should refinish it, what color, what finish do you think I should do it? So that concludes my shopping haul for everything that I found yesterday when I went thrift store shopping. Let me know what you think. What are your favorite items? Let me know what you would do to any of the items, if anything, if I should leave them as is or if I should paint them. I'd love to hear from you. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give me a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share it with your friends and family, and as I asked before, leave a comment below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. I wish everyone the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video.